And welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 06, also known as Sonic the Hedgehog. I think I said that last time. In the last episode, we went to Dusty Desert, and we continued to waste time. Let's talk to Lord Regis. Eggman's bugs have appeared in the new city. This is terrible. I need to let everyone know right away. So, looks like we have a lead. So maybe this episode won't be a waste of time. Maybe we'll actually save the princess and stop Dr. Eggman. Or we can do stupid mini games. So you want to go to the plaza? Huh? What? Somebody tell you that I just go ahead and do that for you? In that case, I'm sorry to say I can't actually help you. I'm just the lieutenant. Are you looking for the commander? Well, if you just talk to every soldier in town, you'll find him eventually, right? Who is the captain? This is a mandatory mission. Again, we'll only be doing the mandatory ones. This mission is also complete trash. You'll see why when it loads.
Hey.
There are 5 soldiers, including me, in this town. Talk to all of them, but some soldiers will feel threatened by you for taking their work. Some might try to trick you, so be careful. I think there might be 2 that will try to do that. If you can figure out who the captain is, come back and talk to me. He's just gonna stuff his face with invisible food while we go do this. This mission is really stupid, and you'll see why. Again, when it actually loads. So talk to Pietro again. And guess that I'm the captain, I'm the one who blah 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 blah. Just match the text and you get an instant S rank. This is so dumb, why do this? It's like,
That was incredible.
you're supposed to figure it out basically. Like go through all the hints. Like a Professor Layton puzzle. But to be honest, I'm the type who would always just save before every puzzle. Use a hint coin, and then reload, and then solve the puzzle. So yeah, I'm not above cheating on puzzles in games, in other words. Tails says we have to go to the new town, which is hilarious, because that's where we're going anyway. So it's like, wow, Tails, thanks. You really saved us a lot of time. Gotta meet up with Knuckles. Knuckles the Echidna. So Knuckles was introduced in Sonic 3 as an antagonist. Starting in Sonic Adventure 2, he was typically more of a good guy, though he has one knuckle-headed move in Sonic Adventure 2, aka crashing a space shuttle. But after that, he was pretty consistently a good guy, which is actually an obnoxious trend in Sonic. That most of Sonic's allies started out as bad guys. It's getting a little bit old, to be honest. And more loading. But the good news is we actually have a thing. We actually got a real mission, rather than just some, oh, run through rings, or oh, talk to this person 4 times? Yeah, I think it's 4 times. So you want to hit this guy, because then it'll go into the boxes and save you a lot of time. This is another one where, again, red ring. Not red ring, red gem. Again, if you haven't figured out the pattern by now, just use red gem equals win. But yeah, we won't be getting it, I think, until the next several levels. They give it to you like halfway through, I think, because it's cheesy as heck, so I don't blame them for not wanting to give it to you. But I kind of wish they gave it to you a little bit earlier. I'm pretty sure no one uses it in like speedruns. People use the other gems a lot in speedruns now. We'll get into gems way later. And by way later, I mean like way later. I'm just giving a brief overview of how to actually S-rank stuff. And Sonic, that means the answer is mostly just use the red gem. But other than that, we're not going to go into the particulars of why it's so good. And also it has some very bad glitches behind it that actually make it really, really good. But that's a story for another time, I suppose. Do that, and KRU. Also, one thing I decided off screen was not to do the whole game in one run. I've decided actually to break up the game by character, because frankly this game is gonna take forever to actually let's play. And I don't have that much stamina for this game. So what we're going to do is basically, after Sonic's story, we're going to basically put this on hold and basically play a good game. Play an actually good game. One of my favorites, actually. I think I teased it in Animal Crossing very obviously, but I don't know if that was in a failed recording or not. So it might not be in the main recording, sadly. Now we get to talk to Knuckles because we saved the warehouse.
Knuckles?
I saw Eggman on the outskirts of the city. He wanted me to give this to you.
Sonic the Hedgehog. If you want me to return the princess, you must give me your Chaos Emerald. Meet me at my base in White Acropolis.
Huh. He's pretty cocky.
It's most definitely a trap. I don't think Eggman will honor his agreement.
I'm going.
Sonic?
Since Eggman went to the trouble of telling me where Elise is, I think I should thank him personally.
One of my main problems with this game is the Sonic's base walking animation looks like he just got off of a horse in the cutscenes. Not in actual gameplay, but in the actual cutscenes, it looks like he was riding a horse because he walks really like kind of bow-legged, sort of, to take a turn from Final Fantasy VII. That is an obscure reference because it's hard to actually get that dialogue in Final Fantasy VII. And yeah, that's how Yuffie describes Sid if you actually recruit Yuffie with Sid on disc 2. But we're not going to really go into that because, frankly, I am planning to do a ton of Final Fantasies eventually, so I don't really want to go into details with Final Fantasy until I actually let's play those. I'm torn between like 6 and 9, but 9 would also necessitate me actually buying the Steam version, which I'm feeling lazy about. The Steam version looks good. I hear it's easier to impress nobles, if that floats your boat. Okay. And a third, and I'm not kidding, a third mission just to get into what is arguably one of the stupidest levels in the game. Again, last time I said it was, I hyped it up as being really bad, and I don't think it's a bad level. I think it's a fun level, but not for any of the reasons it intended. So keep that in mind. So all you have to do is wreck everybody. It's not a very difficult mission. Just do that. Silver the Hedgehog, whom we fought, actually has some very cheesy stuff to do, some really cheesy maneuvers to actually get into White Acropolis, which we will be going over. Silver will probably have the most glitch compilations, to be honest, because he is not a very fair character. He is like the most broken character in the game, so we'll probably be doing a couple glitch montages with Silver around this part. Is Knuckles smirking? Oh, now I can't see his face, dang it. I'm just checking this one constantly for the red gem because I know it's like either before White Acropolis or after the next 3 levels, which sounds like a lot, but they're all back to back. No Hub World spoiler. Also, it's weird that I'm not talking over cutscenes because it's like most people talk over cutscenes in this game, and again, I'm trying to give this game I was gonna say this respect it deserves, but that would be putting it really generously, wouldn't it? Still nothing. So it's after, dang it. The next 3 levels, plus a boss, are not fun to do without the red gem, so I was hoping it was before, but it also doesn't surprise me because, yeah, the red gem is pretty broken. Also, there's like a weird hidden shrine for Elise in here. Come back to that at a later point to get the medal. I'm gonna get all the medals at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna have like it's so Sonic's story, Shadow's story, and Silver's story as their own playlist. I'm not sure what I'll do about the last story, if that will be its own playlist, because it could take a while. Also, this is why I like the level, because the snowboard physics are like really, really bizarre. Whenever the camera does an automatic change, fun fact, it is actually really hard to control because your momentum is based on the control stick's direction rather than, you know, physics. so it's really hard to control. Also, you can do things like snowing uphill, because that totally makes sense. Okay, Tony Hawk, calm down. Okay, there we go. We're not gonna break the snowboarding too much. I just like how stupidly bad the snowboarding mechanics are in this game. I just think it's hilarious. Also, I gotta say, Uncharted 4 and Tomb Raider, it's like they're in a battle for like who wants to have the best snow of this generation. Because both have really gorgeous snow effects, but this isn't Uncharted or Tomb Raider. And no, I will not be let's playing Tomb Raider because that game is rated M. And frankly, I don't know what I'd actually say during that playthrough. Trying to keep it kind of E to T on this channel. So here you have to actually push down because it switches, so it's like up is going towards the screen. So yeah, you have to, no, actually away from the screen, and that's a problem that happens with this level. Also, here you have to actually switch to pushing up again, so that's why this is so picky. Also, you do have to make that jump, otherwise you will die, and that's no good, to quote Sonic. Fun fact, Julia White was in consideration for Sonic Generations to voice classic Sonic. Gee, I wonder why that didn't fall through. I wonder why that did fall through. Yeah, probably legal stuff. It's like, well, maybe we shouldn't get someone who's, you know, kind of gotten in trouble for criminal behavior in their game. Just maybe. We can't get through there because we don't have a special thingamajig. Yeah, you get a special thingamajig. This part is also really broken, and I'll show why. This booster right here will send you straight into the spike. I don't know why they did that. That's so stupid. But they did that anyway. There's so many bad level design choices in this one level that I just have to stop and point them all out because I find this hilarious that this somehow made it past like QA testing. I think that's the term, QA testing. I've heard it a lot, so I don't know. Oh yeah, you do this. Other characters have to do other methods to break those. This part reminds me of Emerald Coast actually, because there's the one hill with all the spikes. Now we get to play as everyone's favorite airplane Tails. Because actually in this game he plays more like a helicopter. Yeah, that's what I meant, helicopter, not plane, helicopter. Go into first person by holding square, and you can actually take out spotlights. That's actually a good way to rack up points. So that's good. Also, I should point out that Tails is my favorite Sonic character, so it is just a teensy bit depressing that his gameplay is not nearly as good as it was in Adventure. And also, I should point out that I really don't like Sonic Adventure a whole lot. To me, it's not too much better than this game. Especially every time they port, Sonic Adventure gets worse and worse. It started out at an 80, and then it dropped to like a 60 with the GameCube port, and then dropped to I think a 50 for the Dreamcast. Not the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast was an 80. The GameCube was 58, I think, and the last gen ports, 360 and Xbox 360 and PS2 were like low 50s, high 40s, I think. So that is actually hilarious that people suddenly are like, okay, yeah, this game actually does suck. Sorry. Adventure 2 as well, because everyone loved the game. I mean, I know I enjoyed the game as a kid, but in hindsight, man, that game was rough around the edges. I almost collected metal by accident. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is really rough around the edges. You can go check out my playthrough on my channel if you dare, but it's not pretty. If you like Sonic Adventure 2, do not watch that playthrough because it is not good for fans. That's all I'm gonna say. If you like are one of the people who just, I don't know, absolutely adores that game, you will probably not like everything I say in that playthrough. But if you just want to see some playthrough of Sonic Adventure, then go check out my playthrough. It's not very good though, because I spent a lot of time in Meteor Herd, though that's kind of the norm, isn't it? That's not unexpected to spend an egregiously long time near her. It's frankly kind of normal. This is the end of the level, by the way. There's actually a shorty by comparison. Medals aren't fun though in this one though, because of that open field. We run to the end, do that to get some more points last minute. And there's the gold ring. And this shiny golden glory. Bam! We didn't even need a ring bonus. We could have had 0 rings and we would have gotten an S ring. So that puts us in a good position. We're not going to buy every item in the shop because frankly some of them are actually pretty useless. We're only going to buy 3. The 3 useful ones. One can actually kill you, by the way. Like, one of the items in the store will actually kill you more often than not, so be careful about that. And I'll explain why when we get to that point. Again, I'm not going to buy it because, well...
You're late.
Well, we had to deal with your little pets.
Where's Elise?
My, aren't we impatient?
Sonic!
You better not move. Now, the Chaos Emerald. Place it there.
Huh? What?
No! It's no use. It's too powerful for you to overcome. Now, allow me to introduce you to my latest creation. This is the Solaris prototype. With this machine, I'll be able to control the flow of time itself. Rest assured, they're not dead. Yet. They've just been teleported by my glorious invention to another time. Who knows where they'll end up? It could be in the distant past or far future. But my machine still requires some fine-tuning. In fact, what my machine needs in order to be complete is your power.
My power?
Yes, I can finally complete my plans, now that I have the Chaos Emeralds and you. The Princess of Soliana. That's all I need to revive the flames of disaster. And with its power, I will be able to control everything and rule the world. So, you would be wise to remain on my good side.
Boy, do I feel dizzy. Where are we?
Oh, look who's here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Rouge! Shadow!
Hi, long time no see.
This is the distant future, far removed from our own timeline.
The future? Then that means Eggman's machine can control time!
Eggman's got some nerve dropping us here.
Now, how can we get back to our own time?
You need a space-time rift, but this requires a lot of energy. I see. You mean using your chaos control will... Yes, but that alone is insufficient. Okay, Shadow. It looks like we need to work together.
So it does kind of bother me a little bit in this game how Sonic and Shadow kind of jerks to each other even though they're kind of helping each other. Just a little nitpick. Nitpick, not nitpick. Nitpick. In any case, next time we will resume with Crisis City, but for now, now we have medals to find. So, see you in a moment. So the first medal in Acropolis is just along the main path. It will be to the right side of the area. The second one is off this ramp. You should land on this ledge, and the medal is right there. It is actually harder than it looks to get this. Next one's shortly up ahead. There's the section with a rail, and when you pass by it, you just have to creep along the side here and to the left. I sped up this part because it takes a long time the way I play, because I play very cautiously. Right afterwards, in the snowfield, there will be a medal to the left side, and once you enter the tunnel, there will be another medal to the left. So after that turn, just hang left and you should be fine. Next one's actually in the second area, brick box right ahead from where you start, and you get a medal. Next one says Tails. There will be 4 spotlights. At the 3rd spotlight, break the wall. That's all you have to do. No big task required. Escape. Next one's actually in the last area. It's the one we almost picked up by accident. Just hit the spring, bounce. Next one's a little bit to the left of that, near this laser gate with the item. It's in the rocks. And lastly, towards the end of the area near the ramp here, just jump up like that, or go around if you feel more comfortable doing that. And the medal is surrounded by a lot of enemies. But that's all 10. As usual, you should get the medal, and that's all for now. So thank you for watching. I hope you join me next time for more Sonic 06.